Jonathan came in and said, Mom, you're not recording. Mom, you're not recording. Okay, I already done took this off and done rolled it, but I've got to roll it again. So, we're going to roll it again. I can't believe that. She said, you want to... I'm not, what happened? I guess when I set the camera down, I turned it off. I think that's what happened. But that's alright. We're going on with it. We're going to... Oh, yeah. Okay. This one right here is going to be a little bit hard to get to. I've got to figure that out. Because I've got to get to that one. I have to have that one. Now then. Well. See what I got now. Oh, it's Buffy. Look at... What happened? What happened? I hate it when that happens. Alright, I got one right here that I gotta get to. So, let's see. Roll it. How am I in the right? But yeah, I'm right down here. Okay. So something has made this side more looser. And I can't. Let's see how that works. Alright. I can get to this one, part of this, this one, and this one, and part of this one. Okay. You ain't seeing nothing. Alright, I think that was my choice. Alright, I can get this one, part of this. I can get that one, part of this one, and maybe this one we can get. Okay, but that would have sucked if I did all this again and messed it up. Alright. Hopefully I do not turn you off. Alright. So let's put this one back on. That kind of sucks. That I didn't record it. Okay, what I said in that one that did not record is I was playing around, waiting on the other video to download. I was playing, trying to find something to work on that big doll. The one I just bought for $3. Because we want to make something for it. I ain't been able to do that. And I wished I could sew like I used to. Well, I used to put out a lot, I think. But at least I am still being able to put up a video a day. So it probably ain't as bad as I'm thinking. Well, he took the air conditioner draw cord. So I don't have the air conditioner. So I'm going to call it quits here. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to play on my computer and all that good stuff when he gets done, maybe tomorrow or whatever day. I don't know which. I get the baby tomorrow. Then I'll come back out and we'll work some more. A lot of hugs and kisses to you. Alright, I just thought, hey, look, I have to work on this quilt and make enough video because I can't leave 5 minutes on there until Cadence leaves, because that's a long time to hold. You may not think it's not that much, but when you're videoing, it is. It's a lot. So, oh man, I don't want to use that needle. That needle don't want to go in there. Yeah, that one will. Alright. So, I got some good news. At least I think it is. My son, okay, what's going on? Okay, stop right there. Alright, we got something going on here. I've got 2 rolls here. I don't want that. Alright, so it's just way too much for me to play with. Alright. But I was telling Jonathan, I said, sad that I have to be the adult to my mother. You know, I told him, I said, if you have to watch me, I said, it won't hurt my feelings at all if you put me in an old folks home. Because I know at one point I'm going to have to change Mom's diapers. And I know you're not going to want to change mine. He says, nope, Mom, I'm not putting you in old folks home. He said, I'll hire somebody to come change your diapers. Oh, y'all don't know. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, let's get rid of this. So I'm happy about that. My son feels that way. But if he does, I can understand it. I really would understand it. Okay, well, I lost where my knot is. Do I even have a knot in here? It's way up here. Alright, so now we found the knot. Now we can get busy. And we can... I got one of them big needles. I ought to be able to cover something now. Hey, look, we got the air conditioner back. Good. Oh no. I've got to do my round. I'm not going to like that, because if I don't do that round, it's going to end up coming through. And I know it. I ain't having that. Let's start this bad baby over. We got plenty of film to do that. Plenty of videos to do it. Oh. Alright. So, now let's do this over. Not that right there says that it will stay. Alright. Now let's go back. I wished I'd have known about YouTube years and years ago when my grandmother was alive. I would have done videos on my grandma and what she had to say. But Grandma, she had that dementia too. And she tried to stab me with a pair of scissors. And I always still loved her, because it's like I was learning about dementia then, so I know more about dementia than what a lot of people think I know. Um, Grandma, she told Mom that I was trying to steal Mom away from her. And Mom told her, no, she is not. She said, I have enough love to give to my children and to my mother. It didn't stop her. Well, it got to the point where Grandma would not take her medicine. I would go over there and I would get Grandma all roused up, mad as a...
Take it back.
It's okay. I'd get Grandma mad at me, and then Mom would be able to give her medicine. Well, then she called on one day. She said, I'm not going to take nothing. I done see through what you all done. Sandy, get over here. She'll get me mad and you make me take my medicine. And she said, I'm not doing it. And we had to figure out another way. And I don't know how Mom figured it out, but Mom figured something else out. I remember the night that Grandma died. The night before Grandma died, I went over there and I said, Mom, I said, how's Grandma doing? Oh, she's doing fine. I just went in there and checked on her about 5 minutes ago. So I said, well, I'm going to go check on her. So I went in there and I said, Grandma, how are you doing? She said, oh, hon, I am doing fine. I'm glad you came to see me, blah, blah, blah. So I sat down and talked to her for a few minutes. The next night, I had that same feeling that I had the night before. And I'm telling you, I had a feeling on Grandma. And I loved Grandma. Don't get me wrong. After all the things that she had done wrong to me, I still loved her because I know that wasn't her. And I went over. I said, Mom, I said, how's Grandma doing? She's doing fine. I just went and checked on her about 5 minutes. Same line. Everything was the same. Then I said, well, I'm going to go in there and check on her. When I went in there, Grandma had already done started going. So I sat down there and I talked to her for a little while. And I went over and I had company come spend time with me because he worked at I worked at the fair every year. So I had company over, and I went over and told him, I said, when you go to work tomorrow, tell him I can't make it, that my grandma has died. And he goes, she's gone? I said, no, she ain't gone yet, but she is. She's going. So he went over there, and my grandma, she used to be prejudiced. And I mean prejudiced. But with her, we worked with her for years. And, hey, Grandma, hey, this person is just as good as you are. God made him. We got her to not be prejudiced no more. But this guy, he's like, your grandma's dying. Can I come over there and see her? I'm like, yeah, sure. So we took him over there, and he sat down there, and she would just look at him. And she started smiling at him. And I was like, well, that's a good sign. But you could tell that Grandma was going. And me and Mom made everybody go away. After a little while, we made everybody go away. But Grandma finally died, and I got Mom's paperwork that she had. I started calling funeral homes, and Mom wouldn't let me call the ambulance to have them come get her and let her go to the hospital, which at that time, that would have helped Mom a lot. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't let it happen. So what I did, I just sat down and I called funeral mom. And I told him, I said, now this is the thing. They said that, well, I can't remember, some kind of legalese term. No, they didn't want her. No, they didn't want her. Called this one guy. And I told him, you know, what was on the paperwork. I mean, I told every one of them. And I can't remember what it was. I wish I could remember. And they didn't want, anyway, they didn't want to touch him, but he did. And after Grandma was at the funeral home, they come and picked her up. She laid in there for 11 hours. Give or take, you know. But around 11 hours, she laid in there before I could get anybody to come and get her. And he told me, he said, "You never told me." I said, "Yes, I did." I said, "But you told me that you knew what the insurance was. And what was on the insurance. And you lied to me." I said, "Nobody, I did not." Grandma had 3 plots in, oh, I forgot the name of the place now. But she had 3 plots that she could be buried in. Well, when it come right down time to get her casket, which she'd already paid for, so she got her casket, she got her, what do you call it? The thing that they put on top of the casket after it's in the ground. I forgot what it's called. But she had done paid for everything. They said that she never did finish paying for it, and that she didn't have no paperwork. And I don't know. We had a hard time. They ended up having to cremate her because it was too long. And they said that she didn't have no casket or nothing. So we couldn't do what we wanted. So we ended up having to cremate her. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just her body was decaying and everything. Dust thou art, and dust thou shalt return. Oh yeah, she knew who Jesus Christ was and all. But I would sit there and I'd talk to her about the Bible. Oh honey, I can't tell you. I have forgotten more than I ever know. I started sitting there and talking to her about it, and she would get into it. So I did that for a while, till I had to move away from them. And then I didn't have no choice but to move away from them. But I think everything worked out alright, I reckon. Had to go find a something to put her ashes in to bury her in. And Cindy, my daughter, I had bought the same identical thing that I had found to put her ashes in. Hold on a second, I'll show it to you. And so we put her ashes in. Now, well, no, it's not the same identical. Hers were big. Grandma's was bigger because Grandma had, Grandma's, an adult. She was a tall, skinny adult. But this is what it was bigger than this. See here, this is used to be my daughter's, and we would put we put a bag down in here, and we put Grandma's ashes in there, and we buried her in a thing like this. That's Cindy's handwriting that's on that. So I'm glad I still have that. Okay, let's see if we can do this one right here on the corner. Don't know if I can, but I'm going to give it a try. If you haven't missed a child, you know, let's see how can I say it. If you had a child and she died, you really do miss them. I have an older brother. His name is William, and I was a spitting image of him as a girl. Okay. Now he was the boy and I was the girl. Spitting image. We were not twins. He was born a year older, a year before me. So, but I miss him too. Crying shame. I don't know. I'll see if I could explain how he died. He had his girlfriend. I'm just gonna give you her first name. Her name's Wanda, and he went to marry her because she was pregnant with supposed to be William's child. That's what we were told. Years later, we found out different. But anyway, they got married. William goes, "What do you think about her?" I said, "You're the one that has to live with her, not me. You're the one that has to get along with her, not me." And believe you me, we did not get along because she thought she was better than everybody else. And hey, look, you gonna act like you're better than everybody else? Not around me. I won't have it. I remember one time, Sandy was crying because she was teething. And I mean, she was crying. I mean, we changed her diaper, made sure she didn't want her bottle. You know, she was a little girl. And she was teething. Man, she got all mad because Cindy was crying. Which there's nothing we could do about it. You know, you didn't have, that was in 83. And, oh, she got all mad. And everything. I was about to give her an attitude adjustment. You don't come in my house and treat or talk to me in the wrong way. And that was my house. But anyway, the kid that she was pregnant with was her daddy. He married her so that she would not be around her daddy anymore. Okay. Now I got that out in the open. Well, he kept on calling William, my brother, a child molester. Only because, okay, he was 32 years old. Okay? And they had a babysitter. Now, mind you, Wanda kept on going out on William. William wasn't buried in the ground a week. Not even a week. before she was married again. Married again. So that explains that right real quick. But, let's see. William was mad because Wanda would go out on him. So he said one day, he said, hey, I'm going to try to have relations with the babysitter. Oh, William, he didn't know that the babysitter was 17 years old. So she was 17. And Wanda, she kept on bothering him over it and all. And he apologized to the girl. But one night Wanda decided, I mean, this right here, they were already done talked about it, but Wanda could not let go of it. Wanda would not let go of it. So, Wanda goes one day, said, we're going to her house and you're going to tell her parents what happened. William goes, Wanda, what do you think I should do? What should I do, Wanda? And she goes, well, if it would have been me, I would want to see you dead. William picked up his gun, went out to the favorite car that he actually really loved, his favorite car. And I don't have to finish out that sentence. When I went up to the casket, I took my hand and I rubbed his head like this. You know how you'd rub their head? Rub her hair back. No. I did that, and right here at the crown, back of the crown, my finger went through his head. I'll never forget that. Never. Okay, it wasn't long after that Wanda moved to Florida, and we wasn't allowed to see the baby no more. She didn't want nothing to do with us. She had a little girl. I don't remember her name. If I'd sit down, I think it was Misty, I think. But she had Misty going to pageant shows and all that stuff. And the last that we heard, my brother Harvey used to keep in touch with her, and the last time that he heard anything from her, Misty was getting married. So that pretty well much puts that up there. Anyway, that's part of my life. Please, please, please don't leave no comments on this and all. Because I really don't want. I rehashed it. And that's all I want to do is rehash it here and let it go. It's life. It goes on. Okay. Well, we got that one done now. We need to move on to the next one. And after I get this one done, I think I'm going to call it quits for a night. And all that good stuff, which will be this one right here. Start on it and get it finished. It's a little one. It's a little baby one. Life is precious. I don't care who you are. Life is precious. It's hot. I'm sweating. I'm about ready to quit. How about ready? I don't care if I'm done with this one or not. It's just hot. He took that, and it's the air conditioner ain't had time to catch up yet. I can't wait to get done with this. I think this is going to be a nice quilt. At least in my eyeballs it is. But I'm going to get this one done so that I can put something up on the internet. I know by now with all my jabbering and all, I should have enough video to put on the internet now. Even though it wasn't what I expected to say or anything. So I was not expecting to talk about what I talked about. But Wanda was a very bad person to William. My brother Harvey went to see him, and he took him down to the store, and it's about 3 weeks before all that stuff happened. William would just jump on people. Hey, what are you looking at? You know? And he was just like mad at the world. Del Harvey said, "There ain't no need in you being like that, William. What's the problem?" Nothing. And he never did talk about it. I gotta get this done so I can get it off of here. I don't want to rehash none of this that's coming up. I want it to go away. And just think, I always go over my videos, and I'm gonna have to listen to this. Oh Lordy. Oh. So I'm gonna have to go back through it again. Hardy. Oh, come on. I'll have to figure this one out. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this one here, one stitch at a time. So if I can't get two here. So I can get this quilt done, this part. I think this turned out pretty good. I can't wait to get it done. I'm excited. I'm ready for some ice cream. I think that's what I'm going to do. Get me some ice cream when I go back in the house. I'm going to call this quit for the night. So, like, share, subscribe, donate if you can, and I will see you later. And remember, Jesus Christ loves you. He loves you more than anything, anybody else. Loves you more. Can you understand what I'm saying? He loves you more than anybody else. Alright.